Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your October reading. So, I've meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So, right away there's this anxiety about the fact that nothing is growing really. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, yeah. We're paying the bills, we're doing the work, 9 to 5, whatever it is, but we're not feeling like there's no expansion, there's no fruits of life. Why am I doing this? The card that comes after is the Eight of Pentacles, which this card means, oh, I'm invested. I'm engaged into something. I'm passionate. Grounded passion. Red pants. Completely passionate into what I do, and I see results. It actually feeds me. Not just a paycheck on Thursday or Friday, but it feeds me. And then I have the Lovers and the Ace of Swords. There's a decision that's going to impact your life. An inspired decision with clarity. And I think it's about that. Under our, Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Because at this point, this is bringing you some kind of anxiety. Time is passing and how am I going to do this? What is this? Your mind is going a bit wild about it. I have the Hangman. So things have probably been in status quo for a little while. And I have the Empress. And that is your divine feminine hitching. We are all meant to bring something here. Something that is inspired and but we are going to create and bring here. She's the pregnant. Pregnant in the sense of it's not that you have to make a child, but everything can be a child. It is something that came within you, that you give it a shape, and that is going to come out to this world. That is the Empress, is the divine feminine. Ruled by Venus. There you go. So, this was waiting. It's a bit like if it was in reverse. Maybe you have a lot of creativity, ideas and things in front of you, inside of you, but not coming out there. But there's this big questioning here. And the Hangman is just waiting for you to look at things from a different angle. And we're going to see what it is. Under this, well, there's a big process happening. Okay, I have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, and the Moon. So the Moon marks, like the two major arcanas here are the Moon and the Hermit. And there is nothing more going inside to find our truth than those two cards. The Moon is everything that is hidden. It is the feminine, okay? And the Hermit is the part that is actually going to be able to follow that truth in this world, Virgo. He follows his inner light. And in the Moon says, well, at that point, and probably where you are now, there's nothing out there giving you an answer. When you look out in the sun, there's no answer. The only way when we're on a moon quest like this, or the moon is imposed to us, it's imposing us to go and look inside to our truth. But inside we meet these two dogs, or a wolf and a dog, and the black wolf and the white wolf, and so on. But one is our ego and the other one is our higher self, the part that is tamed and inspired by higher than us. Okay, so one would be your spirit, and the other one your higher mental plane, or call it like you want, and the other one would be your reactionary mechanical ego. okay, that functions. And when there's the moon, he will howl at the moon because the unknown is unsafe and so on. Here with the lobsters, because you're at the time, if this comes, that your soul, your spirit wants to expand in this reality, and the reality becomes too tight right now. That's why it needs to make a decision into what it actually wants to create, wants to invest. So instead of waiting for something to come outside of you, it will have to be from inside of you. That's what it's saying. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. You know, that's a bit the thing of the Two of Cups. Yes, it can, some of you, it's your relationship, but the Two of Cups is every mirror in our lives. The people we work with, the this, the that. Everything we say about the people in our lives is a reflection of us. So when we know and understand that, we don't, you know, speak ill of others. But if you're with somebody that is disrespectful, you have to look at how you are disrespectful towards you, how you allow it, how you accept it. If you're with people that do not generate anything, that are just mechanical and so and all of that, look at and that you feel suffocating, because usually with the moon we feel like we're suffocating a bit. Then look at how you're treating yourself, how you're treating this time on earth, and what am I investing? Because here there seems to be a big need of creativity, of bringing something, and it would be outside of your comfort zone, that's for sure, because you've been in your comfort zone for a while here, and it's starting to make you freak out. Libra is having something like that, but you're doing it much more smoothly than they are doing it. So if you have Libra in your chart, there's going to be big changes for you. Okay. At the end of the month, the clarity comes. I see it now. And when you look at the Lover's card, you have the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine right here. There's your Empress. Okay? There's your Empress right there. She has no clothes because it's the principle of Adam and Eve. It's the principle of your right brain and your left brain and your pineal gland, that connection with higher than your mechanical self here on this plane. It passes through the feminine, and then the masculine looks at the feminine to be inspired in his actions. And so if you want to write a book, the Empress, the Divine Feminine, will receive the story, and the Divine Masculine will type it, make the phone calls, make it happen in this world. So the balance, the harmony, the synchronization of these two aspects of us, because we have them all, is essential. Under that, I have the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. So there was a lot of not allowing yourself to receive that, to go for it. Five of Pentacles, sacrifice. And sometimes it's because here you're understanding outside of your comfort zone would be Six of Pentacles, which is receiving, allowing abundance to come through us, and so on, that I am enough, all of this, you know, I can receive for free. Magician, it's giving yourself the worth and the power to manifest and to do it. Wheel of Fortune, I understand exactly what was preventing me from doing it, okay, and now I'm doing it. Maybe a bit of lack of self-worth here for not being able to go for what you truly desire. Queen of Wands, okay. Queen of Wands is our aim in the feminine, in the invisible of what we desire, and that in the magic of life. That's why we call it the law of attraction. In the magic of life, when our will of what we truly desire is purely aligned, Queen of Wands, of course we're going to attract towards us what vibrates at the same level. Okay, it's going to start corresponding to it. The more aligned, the more pure, the more I know exactly what I want and what I desire, the more it's going to be clear when it comes towards us, and not juggling two. There's a lot of two, okay? Two of Pentacle, Jupiter and Capricorn, so that expansion, being restrained in our old patterns, in our disempowering beliefs, in our chains, in our I can only trust what I see, and the voice inside of me calling me to do something is not, it's just something, you know, it has no value. No, that voice inside of you is your divine feminine, and it wants to speak. That's probably what the name of this thing should be, but anyway, it sounds like that here. Okay, you're gonna hear your divine feminine, which is connected to your soul, to your higher spirit, to the divine, to whatever is your belief, telling you a direction. Okay, let's clarify this for Scorpio. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Scorpios for the month of October 2021. With the Seven of Pentacles, there's always an adjustment that needs to be done. Okay, even if that doesn't mean you're gonna have to change your career completely. Okay, it's an adjustment of how you do it, what you bring to the mill. Okay, or some of you it's something else, but here, let's clarify. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. The way things are, it does bring you a certain anxiety. Here we have the Hangman again, which is right under, with the Ten of Pentacles. You're at the end of your cycle, okay? Your cycle of Pentacles, we go through it a lot, okay? It doesn't mean end all be all, you're rich and you have 5 generations with you and whatnot. We go through the Ten of Pentacles often. Your Ten of Pentacles when you were 15 was maybe your first paycheck and your first boyfriend. There you go. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. But when you're 20, when you're 30, it has a different meaning. Every time you rise in consciousness, it has a different meaning. So right now you might have a white picket fence and the whole thing there. But there's something else that needs to expand beyond that. Start a new cycle. Okay? We stop when we die. So now that extra Ace of Pentacles wants to come in through your divine feminine. But it's waiting. Hangman. It's waiting for you to understand something. Let's look at the Hangman right away, because they're talking about it. What do they have to see differently? Oh, I was gonna say it. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. And here we have Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Probably when you're making your little movies on what could be that next pentacle. What can I do, to get out of that salt mine feeling. Seven of Cups, this is all the projections we can have. Okay, this is Venus in Scorpio. You are Scorpio. If there's any wounds, because one of your big jobs is, of course, to finish cycles, being a Scorpio. Okay, finish karmas, eliminate, allow yourself to eliminate, to let die what is not giving anymore. The lesson is learned, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna let it die. If you harbor old beliefs, old cycles that are done and that are not feeding you anymore, that's when you start hurting yourself. And the Seven of Cups is a very good example, okay, of how Venus, of course we can imagine Venus, and there is Venus coming down into, let's say, a beautiful pool, being a water sign, beautiful pool filled with old wounds and old needs, misunderstandings, and this and that. It creates that warmth of unconditional love and abundance will create like vapor, okay, like a huge cloud, where your dreams, your aspirations, and your worst nightmares are fed at the same time. So all the possibilities are in front of you. So you can make movies within yourselves of projections of maybe it would look like this, which would be amazing, and then others which would be nightmarish for you. Acclamation and rejection at the same time. And the Three of Cups, well, that's just I'm rising my emotional vibrations. These are the three graces. Here you go, fill it in. Celebrating life. Three of Cups. So right there, what the Hangman is starting to want to make you see the difference between these two emotional states. And one is impossible as long as we are keeping the old wounds and worries and things like that inside of us. It has to do with the Six of Pentacles, because I think there's a lot of suffering that came like this. Abandonment is one big one. And often when we've lived abandonment, we abandon ourselves. If we've lived, not feeling safe, not feeling secure, we will secure ourselves so much that we will prevent the flow of things of coming through us. And so it's all trying to look at this, because they're wanting you to look at things from 180 degrees here with the Hangman. And that, we can only match where we vibrate inside of us. So we have to vibrate in abundance in order to receive it, and not in lack. So Empress, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. That's it. Your divine feminine is up and down here, is being completely disempowered. You are not listening to your divine feminine at all. Maybe, huh? So you're in actions, but there's something crying inside of you. Okay, Seven of Swords is very disempowering. This would be every intuition, creative idea I have, I completely kill it myself with excuses of, let's say I want to write a book, but I don't have an office to do it and a new computer, so I can't, instead of just writing it on toilet paper, in your basement. There's no excuse. But you take these excuses. It's disempowering beliefs. Thief in the night. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. There's the World. There's the Hermit again. Hermit. And there's the Four of Swords. So the thing is that you are going to understand why it's like you've denied this part of you for a long time and how it hurt you. And now it's time to follow that voice. You saw where it brought you by not following it. So yes, you have work, you have this, you have that, but you're not being fed, and you're starting to feel that pretty hard. Show me the Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Moon, and Hermit. We have Justice. You're understanding something and you are going to rebalance your circumstances. Okay? Justice. Page of Swords. That's the understanding. I'm starting to understand it. That voice here, I'm starting to listening to it. I'm not going to listen to the ego who's afraid to take risks and of course wants to protect us. It's normal. That's its job. You know, it's our body. It's our animalistic 3D reality functioning. So, but your divine feminine has access to something else and wants to talk to you. Two of Wands. There's Capricorn. There's the King of Pentacles. Okay. So here's the Two of Wands again. Ten of Swords, Chariot. This is really like hitting the, oh my God, I see exactly how I've been limiting my life's experience here. Okay? And I'm gonna actually get out of my comfort zone. This is a Saturn lesson here. It's a karmic lesson. Coming here just to work the slaving, because here the devil, you call him Lord of the Domain also, and this is Lord of the Domain also. And in a sense of he rules the three-dimensional world, Malkut, this reality here. And is distortion is when we believe that this is all there is. So this is how we enslave ourselves to our reality, to our social circumstances, to our, what is possible and what the world is telling you is possible for you, or all of that. Our education, our frame, our box. We limit ourselves to our box, and that's it. That is power. And so Two of Wands is actually getting out, using your willpower to actually get out of it. And it takes courage. And it's all about the quality of life in what you want to invest, the solutions, your participation, and how you can bring this 3D world at a higher level for you. So that, because here we have twice the Two of Pentacles. In a way, inside you are juggling. You know that this is not livable for long and that you have to make a decision. The Two of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. So planet of expansion wants to expand. But when we're afraid of the unknown and we haven't listened to our feminine side for so long, this is all scary. They're just waiting for you to have faith in a way. But here you're going to have clarity. Ace of Swords with the Lovers. Ace of Swords with the Lovers. Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. So Queen of Cups, Scorpio, that's you. That's your intuition. That's being able to read your own waters and to allow more in, so that it can start being mirrored outside of you. So that Because you see, if you have like the Two of Cups in the Seven of Cups or in the Three of Cups, makes a huge difference. In the Seven of Cups, you're with somebody and they're supposed to call you at 3 o'clock. They don't right away. If you've lived abandonment, you're going to project that they are rejecting you. They don't want to do anything about you. You're hurting yourself in it, and so on. But if you're in the Three of Cups, then your Two of Cups, you will be surrounded by people with, after you've been with them, you actually feel more revived, you're happy, you're in grace, and so on. Because this is how you're vibrating. This is what is going to be mirrored out there for you. And there's that transmutation happening. You are changing this. Wheel of Fortune, finally turning and understanding what the Five of Pentacles brought you. And here we have our Two of Wands again and our Ten of Swords again. Really seeing, oh my God, these beliefs, how I've limited my frame, what it actually made me live. I wasn't in my power of creating, manifesting, I have what it takes at all. This is like total sabotaging, okay? Procrastinating, sabotaging, whatever, okay? Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So there's the Empress again. And at this point, with the Hangman. Hangman, Empress. Hangman, Empress, okay? So they're really making you want to look at here, your divine feminine, your inspiration, what you want and what you are going to attract and go for, Queen of Wands, to be aligned with it, in harmony, to choose it, to rise your head from what you have lived and know that there is more that you can taste, there's more that you can drink out of life. There's a higher level of vibration, of love, of inspiration that you can have in this life. So break the wall of your frame. Break the frame, break the wall. All right, listen to your divine feminine. Okay. So on this, my beautiful Scorpios, I'm sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Happy Halloween, of course, at the end of the month, or Samhain, depending on how you pronounce it. When the veil is thinner with the beautiful other dimensions of magical beings, may the light ones be saluted. And so on this, also thank you. Oh, if you want a private reading, the description is below. You write to me, I write to you back. And thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. On the new moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. This month it's in Libra, of course, helping to bring balance here. And it's on the 6th of October. So on this, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.